Welcome back. Let's start at the beginning.
With the trauma. We have to start with that Afghanistan prologue.
Yeah, that opening it's just so jarring.
Right.
You see Downey's unit, they're under fire, running for cover,
Yeah.
and then a British helicopter appears.
You expect a rescue. You think, okay, here's the cavalry.
But instead, it just deploys this payload, this cloud of white powder
Okay.
right on top of its own soldiers. They call it the snow.
Right.
You see skin burning, you hear the screaming.
Yeah.
He watches his unit just dissolve around him.
But seeing it happen forces you to understand the source of Downey's trauma.
It's profound PTSD. He's never really left that place.
Exactly. And it's not just psychological. That scene sets up the literal meaning of slow dying.
And it's such a sharp contrast to Sarah in the present day.
Oh, absolutely.
She's awake before him. She's trying to prepare for violence, but she's so out of her depth.
Downey has to stop her. It's almost darkly funny, but it shows she has no idea what she's doing. She's actively trying to become this person who is capable of violence. It's a massive shift for her.
It is, but the show is quick to remind us that, well, she's a complete amateur.
Right. And that tension between them, his weariness and her newfound intensity,
Right.
pushes them to make a huge mistake.
Turning on Rufus's phone, knowing it's a trap, Sarah insists.
She has to find Dinah.
They find all these missed calls.
From Amos, the assassin.
And you see the look on Downey's face when he agrees to call back. It's just
Yeah.
pure resignation.
Right.
When Amos tells them where Dinah supposedly is, this luxury spa in Scotland,
The very place the experiments happened.
Downey knows this is it. This is the end game.
Right.
Okay, so while they're racing north, let's jump back to London. Because Zoe
yes.
is doing the exact opposite. She's standing her ground.
And doing it with such defiance, her response isn't to panic.
No, she just methodically cleans it.
She's reclaiming her space. She's saying, you can't scare me away. She's staying to fight.
And to fight, she needs proof, which leads her to Wayne, the morgue attendant.
And it's such a great scene, a bit of dark comedy there. Wayne shows up thinking he makes that awkward booty call joke.
Right.
And suddenly he's neck deep in a state treason investigation, but he delivers.
Yes, absolutely. He cracks the laptop, and what they find
Right.
inside it's the smoking gun. It's definitive.
Images of Downey's unit with those horrific chemical burns.
Right.
That's the moment. It's not just a theory anymore. It's concrete evidence. And you realize, okay, this is why Joe was murdered.
Right.
And with stakes that high, C is being forced into a corner.
C's world in London is completely falling apart. He's under huge pressure from the new Defense Secretary, Talia.
Right, and Talia is the perfect modern threat to C's old school way of doing things. She's chatty, she's transparent, she has scented candles, but she's asking these incredibly direct questions about dodgy deals and British-made weapons killing innocent people. She's not playing the game.
Which pushes him into desperation. And desperate men, well,
They make deals with the devil. Which brings us to Amos Crane.
who faked his own death.
Right.
And he is just calm, cold, and absolutely terrifying.
And Amos has all the leverage, Axel's little red book, all the records, every job, every secret.
Right.
If that book gets out, C is finished.
So Amos names his price: a flight, a pension, and permission to kill Downey himself.
Chilling. And C, who is absolutely terrified, agrees. He essentially weaponizes the biggest threat against him to clean up his own mess.
Meanwhile, while all this is happening, Sarah and Downey are on that road, and the pressure is getting to them.
This is where we see that final metaphorical layer of slow dying.
She tells him about falling off a rooftop as a student.
Right. It completely recontextualizes her entire journey.
He gets it instantly.
His response just cements their bond. Oh, well, it's all the same, isn't it? Just looking for oblivion.
That shared idea, it's what connects them. He's heading toward a necessary sacrifice, and she's chasing this feeling of agency.
And right after that moment of connection, Downey makes his most vulnerable move yet.
He goes to his sister, Ella. He puts his family in danger for a place to hide.
And he has to tell her the truth about everything. And you realize his motivation isn't just survival, it's guilt. Crippling guilt over what happened in Afghanistan and his responsibility for Dinah's father.
He's going to Scotland to atone.
That's it.
And all three of those paths are converging on one place, Scotland.
It's not just a location anymore. It's the point of no return. It's where it all began, and it's where it's all going to end.
But that chaos is happening right as Zoe gets her own breakthrough. She confronts Dr. Wright.
And he breaks. He completely breaks. He tells her the antidote didn't work. Not 100%. And that the facility, it was in Scotland.
She gets the truth.
Yes.
And this is where Zoe makes her big mistake. Amos shows up and just efficiently, coldly kills Wright to tie up that loose end.
And Zoe, who has been this careful, methodical detective this whole time, she sees Amos leave. and she decides to follow him.
It's a massive tactical error.
It's a detective playing spy against a professional killer. She has no tradecraft for this. She has just stepped out of her world and into his.
And the episode ends on that absolutely chilling shot.
He clocks her.
She has gone from the hunter to the hunted.
Instantly. And unlike Sarah, who at least has Downey, Zoe is completely alone and completely exposed.
Totally. So by the end of Slow Dying, we know everything. We know the conspiracy is real. We know everyone is heading to this slaughterhouse in Scotland.
And that title, Slow Dying, it's not just about Downey's body failing him. It's Sarah's old self. It's C's whole institution. It's all crumbling.
It's just this perfect tragedy, isn't it? Downey is heading there to sacrifice himself out of guilt. Sarah is heading there for a sense of agency. Neither of them seems to think they're coming back.
Yeah. The whole thing feels incredibly bleak.
It really does. Thanks so much for joining us for this deep dive.
Till next time on Off Script.